And what is good with y'all, my brothers and sisters, kings and queens? It's your boy, and I'm back. I'm back with it. I know it's been a grip. I know it's been a while, y'all. It's been like a couple weeks. I apologize for the lack of uploads. Sorry. I apologize for the lack of uploads. But the reason why I haven't been uploading these past couple weeks was because of school. You know, I had to finish strong. It's the second term for me. As y'all know, I'm in school right now. I'm in high school. Some of y'all probably in college or high school watching this, maybe middle school. But I'm a high school, so yeah, we do terms for the people in college. Y'all know that. All y'all know that. College does semester, I think. Yeah, college does semesters, and high school does terms, I think. But yeah, y'all know what's up. But anyways, I had to go strong for second term. So it was the last couple weeks for second term. So I had to go strong and make sure my grades were good. So yeah, that's why I haven't been uploading, y'all. But anyways, I'm back with it, and we about to do this first PowerPoint. All right, y'all. So yeah, let's get into it. And for some of y'all that are watching, well, no, the people that are watching in general, I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds to guess what the topic is. Guess what the topic is, baby. That's right, y'all guessed it. It's obvious, it's the title anyways. The Fibonacci sequence. Alright, the Fibonacci sequence. Alright? You could say in a way that the Fibonacci sequence proves the existence of God. It could be a potential evidence that there could be a God out there. We don't know for sure though. Alright, we don't know for sure. But you gotta die and see for yourself that there is a God, right? We haven't heard God, we haven't seen God. So you don't know for sure that God does exist. But this could be a potential evidence to prove the existence of God. Potentially, not 100% though. But it is, to be honest, I'm not gonna, like me, I do believe there is a creator out there. You know what I'm saying? There has to be. There has to be some sort of intelligent designer, intelligent creator for this to happen. Alright? Because the way nature is structured and the way we are structured as people, as humans, is just crazy. Even animals too. All life on this planet. The way life is structured and set up, it's just crazy, y'all. Like y'all, if y'all really do y'all research, y'all are gonna be shocked. Alright? So yeah. What is the Fibonacci sequence? The Fibonacci sequence is one of the most is one of the most famous formulas in mathematics. Each number in this sequence is the sum of the two numbers that precede it. So, yeah, the sequence goes 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and so on. Okay, so people call it, or it's been called, nature's secret code and nature's universal rule. Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense because if you do your research, it makes sense, alright? Sequence meaning a following of one thing after another. Succession, rhythm, pattern, or I said pattern. I stutter a lot, y'all, or frequently. It's just annoying. But anyways, rhythm. One more time. I'm sorry, y'all. One more time. Rhythm, pattern, chronological order, and arrangement. All right, rhythm, pattern, chronological order, and arrangement. All right, those are the words for sequence or synonyms, so to speak. All right. These are pictures of the Fibonacci sequence in nature and, you know, numbers, so on. So this is a plant right here, as you can see. This is a plant. All right, this is a plant, and look at the way how it's structured, y'all. Look at the way how it's set up. All right, look at the way how it's just structured overall. You see this little line. You see these leading into here. Like it really is just crazy. Like you see the outside slowly like going inside like a pattern. You see the outside parts of the plant going inside of the plant like a pattern. All right. And these sunflower seeds right here, as you can see. Look at these sunflower seeds. Look at the way it's structured. I know some of y'all probably can't see it that well, but look carefully. Look carefully, all right? You see the outside, the way it's structured, the outside of the inside of the sunflower seeds. Look at the way it's structured. All right, it looks like a whirlwind, like a whatchamacallit, like whatchamacallit, like like those weapons that the ninja use, like a ninja star. Like you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a ninja star. You know, it's kind of like a hurricane. You know, like the way it's like like how a hurricane is shown. You know how a hurricane is represented in like a Earth map, or like um, just on Earth in general. Like it's kind of like that. The way it's structured, y'all, it's just crazy. This worm right here, you see the spiral. It's structured like a spiral. Look, look, look at the inside, y'all. It's like a spiral, just like that. One more time. Boom, boom. Leads right in there. See? And this is just numbers. As you can see, it's a spiral sequence. Okay, or you can call this the Fibonacci spiral. They also they also have something called the Fibonacci spiral. All right, there's also something called Fibonacci spiral, and it goes from the biggest to the smallest number, and it keeps going on and on. All right, and this flower right here is like, it also is structured in a very unique way. This flower right here, you see. Um, Let me go. Yeah, that's better. You see? Don't mind that, by the way. You see the little flower right here? It's just crazy, y'all. And this spiral right here, this little spiral, it keeps going on and on. Whirling, whirling and whirling and whirling, keeps going on and on. And look, a human. The way we're structured too is pretty organized. Look. A, B, B, C, or A, B, C, D. A is the biggest, B is the second biggest, C and D is smaller, yada yada yada. It keeps going on. Length of A, length of B, 1.6. Okay, length of A plus B divided by length of A also equals 1.6. And that's another thing, y'all. When you add up certain numbers, when you take certain numbers or a certain number, right, and multiply it by 1.618 or 1.6, or yeah, 1.618, it'll equal to the next number. Like, okay, we're gonna get into that, but anyways, you got this right here too. The way it's sequenced, you got all these numbers too. Look, all these add up to 89. Let me say that again. All these add up to 89. Well, show me the proof, bro. I got you. I'm gonna show you the proof. All right. 1 plus 9 is 10, right? Plus 28, that's 38. All right. Plus 35, let's see. 28 plus 30 is what? 68. Or no, excuse me. 38 plus 30 is 38 plus 30 is 68. Yep. Okay. Sorry about that. Plus 5, that's 73. Plus 15 is 88. Plus 1 is 89. 89. 89, bro. You see it right here. You see it right here, dog. Y'all see it for yourself. It's 89. All right. Let me zoom out. Sorry, I'm still kind of new with this, y'all. But yeah, 55. This also equals up to 85. Well, I don't believe you, bro. You got to show me the evidence. I bet. Just add it up for yourself. This all equals up to 55. All right. 1 plus 8 is 9. Plus 21, that is 20. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, let's try again. 1 plus 8 is 9. So I bet you some of y'all that's watching like y'all you stupid, bro. Like you can't count, bro. Like I got you. All right, bet. Let's try again. 1 + 8 is 9, right? Plus 21, that's 30. All right. Plus 20, that's 50. Plus 5 is 55. Like, bro, like, come on, dog. This ain't no coincidence, man. Like, it's just crazy. 1 + 7, okay. 1 + 7 is 8. Plus 15, that's 23. Plus 10, that's 33. Plus 10, yep, yep. 33 plus 1, that's 34. See? 21. 1 + 6 is 7. Plus 10 is 17. 21. See? And then it just keeps going on and on and on, you know? The golden spiral. Or excuse me, my bad. I forgot to explain something. Wait, sorry, y'all. I gotta just check something real quick. I want to see if it's still recording. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Because I'm not gonna lie, I already recorded it before this one, but apparently it didn't save. Like I'm telling you, I literally explained it and everything, and it still didn't save. So I'm really hoping this ought to be the last time of me recording. All right, I really ought to hope this ought to be the last time because I'm not trying to explain everything all over again and start from scratch. But anyways, you see, you got another picture right here. Hold on, let me just press this real quick. You got another picture right here. It's another spiral. All right, it's another Fibonacci spiral. All right, so you got the biggest number, which is 34. Second biggest, 21. Third biggest, 13, and then just keeps going on and on and on, like a spiral, like a whirl. Okay. Okay, and that is called this image right here, the 21 and 34. This is called the golden spiral. All right, and the golden spiral is a spiral that illustrates the Fibonacci sequence. Okay, it is similar to the Fibonacci spiral, except that you start large and work inward. Okay, so it's like another Fibonacci spiral basically, but not the Fibonacci spiral. All right, got you. So yeah, you start large and work inward rather than start small and work outward. Okay. The golden spiral is formed by drawing a golden rectangle. Rectangles with side lengths of the golden ratio. All right. First of all, you make a square on the right side. Okay. Square on the right side. I got you. All right. Afterwards, draw another square on the rectangle that is located on the left side. Okay. So right here. Then draw the third square on the remaining rectangular area. All right. Right here. Next, draw a fourth smaller rectangle on the remaining rectangle. Or yeah, next draw a fourth smaller square on the remaining rectangle. Then do the steps in the same fashion, moving clockwise from one square to the next. All right, and it just keeps going like a pattern. All right. And here's more Fibonacci spirals. This one right here is a picture of Africa, obviously, and as you can see, it fits into the spiral. All right, this one is not as accurate, but this one's better. All right, so this one fits like a spiral. Hold on, can I go back? Okay, I was about to say. This one is more like a spiral. All right, you see the spiral over here? You see all that? You see this spiral? You see this? Oh, excuse me, my bad. Yeah, but you see the spiral? Like the way it's structured. See, it's a spiral. All right. Don't mind the don't mind the noise in the background, y'all. It's just cars and stuff. But anyways, here's another spiral. Okay, but this is a spiral of your hand. All right. It's shaped like a spiral. Come and think of it. If you take your hand, right, and assemble your hand into a fist, but not 100% a fist. Like don't move your thumb or anything. Just like curl your hand up basically. Curl your other fingers up, but don't try to move your thumb like that. All right? So put it into like a fist, a little fist, but not necessarily a fist. All right? So like this basically. All right? It's a spiral. Okay? This picture right here is a picture of another human example, obviously, and you can see the way it's structured. All right, and you got this woman right here. All right, doing a spiral exercise. All right, so it's just crazy, y'all. It really is. And here is some summary videos. Let's just watch this one real quick, and then we'll watch a little bit of the next one.
Ever get the feeling you're being watched? Well, maybe you are.
Get out of here, Garrett.
Math wasn't made up to harass English majors. It was invented by a little something called nature, and it's everywhere you look. In fact, there are specific numbers that we see in nature all the time. Together, they're called the Fibonacci sequence, and it goes something like this: 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55. You may know this pattern. The first and the second add up to the third, and the second and the third add up to the fourth, and the fourth and the fifth add up to the sixth, so on. The sequence was first described by mathematicians in India about 1300 years ago, and it was introduced to the West in 1202 by Leonardo of Pisa, aka Fibonacci, who was also responsible for introducing Arabic numerals to Europe, which, yeah, if he hadn't done that, we'd still be counting in Roman numerals, which would be terrible. Fibonacci was a mathematician, and in his book Liber Abaci, he described this sequence with a thought experiment about a family of incestuous bunnies. If you put one boy bunny and one girl bunny together, that's 2, and those 2 together will make a third, and those 3, when they're done, taking turns, will make 5, etc. But the easiest place to find these numbers in nature isn't in bunnies. It's in plants. If you cut a banana into slices, you'll see that it has 3 distinct sections.
Yeah,
An
you
apple
see?
has 5. No matter what kind
y'all
of
see?
flower you're looking at,
You see
chances
that
are-
the way the apple is structured too? You see that? Oh, okay, that's weird. I don't know why the
It
video's
has
loading.
3,
Okay.
5, 8, 13, or 21 petals.
Yeah,
Rows
you
of
see?
seeds and
Let
sunflowers.
me go
and
back.
pine. Apple has 5. No matter what kind of flower you're looking at, chances are it has 3, 5, 8, 13, or 21 petals.
Yeah,
Rows of
see?
seeds and sunflowers and pine cones always add up to Fibonacci numbers. Now, plants don't
Yeah.
go this way because they're receiving some kind of mysterious cosmic mandate. They're doing it because it's the most efficient way to pack as many seeds as possible into a small space. And if you want to see why that is, you can go watch Vihart's video, which is linked in the description, and it's awesome. But in addition to the numbers themselves, you also see the same ratio between Fibonacci numbers showing up. See, when you divide almost any Fibonacci number by the one before it in the sequence, especially the larger ones, you get the same number. 1.618 ...
Yeah.
The Greeks discovered this long before Fibonacci, and they called it phi. Today, it's sometimes known as the golden ratio.
Yeah,
Phi was
yeah.
purportedly used by the ancient Greek sculptor Phidias to illustrate the idea of physical perfection. He's said to have used phi as a ratio between a statue's total height and the distance from the bottom of its feet to its navel, for instance, and also the length of a face divided by its width. There's a whole other set of patterns in nature that are based on what's called the golden rectangle, a rectangle whose side lengths are successive Fibonacci numbers like 8 by 13. This rectangle can be divided up into a series of squares whose lengths are also successive Fibonacci numbers, in this case 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 5 by 5, and 8 by 8. When you draw an arc from one corner of each square to the other, they join to form a spiral that resembles many of the spirals we
y'all
observe
see?
in nature. From the
Told you.
unfolding leaves of a desert succulent to the arrangement of
It's
those
all
pine cone
structured
lobes and
in a
sunflower
unique
seeds
way.
and the shells of some
And it all
snails.
fits
Math,
into
you
the
guys.
Fibonacci.
It can be beautiful too. Thanks
It
for
all
watching
fits.
this episode of SciShow. If you would like to get in touch with us, leave suggestions or ideas, we'll be in the comments below or on Facebook or Twitter. And if you want to continue getting smarter with us, you can go to youtube.com/SciShow.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, y'all, you see it all adds up. It all adds up into a pattern, into a sequence, all right? Which is the Fibonacci sequence. All right, and we're going to watch a little bit of this video. This video is kind of long.
Grammarly does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can...
In this video, we're going to focus on the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio. So let's talk about the Fibonacci sequence first. The first term in the Fibonacci sequence is 0. The next term is 1. And each successive term is going to be the sum of the previous 2 terms. So Fn is going to be the sum of Fn minus 2 and F sub n minus 1. where n is equal to or greater than 2. So the first two numbers in the Fibonacci sequence are 0 and 1. To get the next number, you need to add these two numbers up. 0 plus 1 is 1. And then to get the next number, add the previous two numbers. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3.
And then 2 plus 3 is
2
is
plus
5.
3 is 5.
And then 5 plus
3
3 is
plus
8.
5
And then
is
it keeps
8.
going on and on and on.
5
See?
plus 8 is 13. 8 plus 13 is 21. 13 plus 21 is 34. 21 plus 34 is 55. 34 plus 55 is 89. And so forth. So you'll get these numbers as well. I'm going to stop at 377. So f sub 0 is 0. That's the first term. F sub 1 is the next term. F sub 5 is 5. This is f sub 10, which really is the 11th term, if you think about it, because f sub 5 is the 6th term. I just want to make sure that you know what these numbers represent. But now let's talk more about the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio. You might be wondering, what is the golden ratio? The golden ratio is the limit of the ratios of successive terms in the Fibonacci sequence. So if we take the third term and divide it by the second term, that is 1 divided by 1, we're going to get 1. If we take f sub 3 divided by f sub 2, or take the fourth term divided by the third term, that's going to be 2 over 1, which is 2. And then if we take 3 and divide it by the previous term, 2, we get 1.5. If we
and then we're about to get to the 1.618 part, y'all. Or let's get straight into the 1.618 part. Because to be honest, there's just this weird thing about 1.618. Like that number, 1.618. If you take certain numbers and divide them or multiply it, like, bro, you'll see. Y'all
So
see. Y'all
looking
see.
at, well,
Y'all
this
see
is going to be 1.618 repeating.
Yeah, see? If you go from 5/3 to, hold on.
So looking at these numbers,
If you go from 5/3 to
as this
13
sequence
over 8
progresses,
to 21 over
what
13.
is the ratio of the...
You see, if y'all keep going like that, then you're going to get around 1.6. Literally 1.6. But hold on, we're going to get to the 1.618 part specifically real quick, soon, in a little bit. In a second here.
And what is the ratio of the successive term by the previous term? Notice that it's approaching 1.618. If we try a few more, let's say if we take 144 and divide it by 89, you can see this pattern develop even further. This is going to be 1.617978. And then the next one, 233 divided by 144. This is 1.61805.
Wow. Hold on, actually, let me try it. Because it's good to test things out. It's good to test things out for yourself. And don't always listen to people. Because they could be lying with certain things. They could be wrong with certain things. So it's good to test it out, alright? So hold on, let me see one of them.
So the golden ratio...
Sorry, y'all. I know the black part is taken, or the gray part is taking up most of the screen. But I don't know, it's just a part of my theme. I don't know why there's a big gray part over here covering up the screen, but yeah, it's just a part of my theme. I don't know why, but hold on.
Is approximately 1.618. That's not the exact answer, but it rounds to
Oh
that.
my goodness. Hurry up with the ad. Bro. Hurry up with
So
the
let's
ad.
think about what this means.
This is our home.
Okay.
Howdy, Nick.
Boom, get out of here. Alright.
As n becomes sufficiently large, so the golden ratio is a
Alright, 89 divided by 55. Let's try that. Because I want to see if he's right with that. 89 divided by 55. 1.61818. Yeah, he's right. And it keeps repeating, okay? Another number?
approximately 1.6.
233. Okay, we'll do 233 divided by 144. 233 divided by 144. That's 1.618. 05 repeating. Yeah, he's right. So, yeah, y'all.
That's not the exact answer, but it rounds to
Yeah.
that value.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all.